Hello, wonderful friends. My name is Cindy St. Martine, and I am a natural and holistic and angel healer for the mind, body, spirit, and soul. And you're watching my weekly angel card reading for the week of June 1st, 2014. So I thank you for being with me. You bless me by watching and sharing my videos and to share the wonderful messages of the divine and the angels. I hope you had a wonderful week last week. We begin a new month, and June, a lot of things happen in June. Children get out of school, there's high school graduations, there may be weddings, so a lot of excitement, parties, barbecues, and things like that as we welcome and take the steps into summertime. So I hope you will enjoy this week, and I hope your week was just wonderful and simply divine. I will select one card from 3 different decks. I can never pick a wrong card because of law of attractions and my intentions, and then I'll pick a prayer card from Archangel Michael. I'd already called upon God, the angels, the archangels, and the ascended masters to help guide with our reading today. So I will begin shuffling the angel tarot cards, and we'll see what our first card for the week is. I know I always say it's a beautiful day today, and it is just simply gorgeous and wonderful today. Okay. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck. We'll see what our first card for the week is. The 5 Air is our first card, and it looks like we may have made an unwise choice, and so we can learn from the situation and review everyone's motives in there. You know, what most of us call mistakes or things, I always find them as victories because we learn what not to do. You know, if it takes you 100 times to do something, well, you just learned 100 ways of not doing it. So it's a learning, you gain wisdom and knowledge and things that you can. So the angels are telling you if there's an unwise decision that you made, or there might be one that you're going to make, learn what you can from the situation. It's not that bad. It's okay. Don't be upset, and then, you know, review everyone's motives, because you know what? Their motives may be from love, from goodness. You know, I had a woman one time tell me that that what I was involved with is evil, and I got better be very careful. She told me that that the devil pretends to be angels, and I don't know what I'm getting into, and that she's read many religious books and things like that, and she feared for me. So this woman lives in fear, and I don't live in fear, but she wasn't aware of what I studied and what I know, and the certificates and things that I received. But she didn't ask me, but I wasn't offended by that. I saw it as that she cared enough for me in that way. So I didn't have to defend myself. I didn't have to protect myself. I embraced the love, the care that she gave to me. Even though she lived in fear, and I'm fearless, I don't fear those things. She had love for me. So you want to review everyone's motives. They're not always bad. You know, their motives may be very good and from a loving place. They may not agree with you and your thoughts, and that's okay. They don't have to. But see the God in them. I saw the God in her and the love in her. She didn't see it in me, but that's okay. She lives in fear, okay? And fear is part of the ego. And I bless her, and I sent her love. And she said that she would pray for me. And I'll welcome all the prayers I can get. And it's the same thing with other people. You can ask them to pray for you. And that you can receive blessings. So there may be an unwise choice. Don't worry about it. Learn from it. Learn. If you got to learn 100 ways not to do something, believe me, that's going to come in handy down the road. Everything we learn, all the so-called mistakes. I don't think of them as mistakes, but everything we learn during the road is going to help us later on. It's wisdom and knowledge. It's like going to school, the school of life every day. It's going to be an advantage to us in the future. It's going to come up again, and we're going to be very wise, and someone's going to look at us as very wise and knowledgeable. Even tiny little things that you pick up. I hear that a lot from people, and they say, how do you know this? I go, I don't know. I guess I learned it somewhere. I don't know how I know. Little things like rubbing a key on soap so it doesn't stick when you put it in a door. Little things like that. You learn these. And they come into good use later on down in life. So the next set of cards are the romance cards. And we're going to shuffle them and see what the romance angels have to say for this week. The beginning of a new month. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck. The angels are telling us to have some playfulness. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine through. Go on a swing. Go to an amusement park. Do childlike things. Build a sandcastle on the beach. Do wonderful things like that. Anything that you can think of, and enjoy being a little playful. It will excite and bring joy to you because it brings you back. You're never too old to play. Never too old to play. And so maybe your romance is at a standstill, or even if you're not with someone, if you maybe go play miniature golf, go to an amusement park, you draw that youthful people to you. Remember, what you think, say, and do out to the universe comes back to you. So if you have a more playful approach toward life and love, then that playfulness is going to come back. It's going to make you lighthearted, child-hearted. Remember when you were a child and you fell in love, and you had a little puppy love, and how wonderful that feels. And then maybe this might go with, the Five of Air. It says an unwise choice. Maybe this goes, you learn something about your relationships in that way, okay? And bring a little playfulness. The picture here on the playfulness card, you see a couple, they're on a swing. And that's just a beautiful picture. So, recapture romance. Bring a little spice into your life. Do something playful. Now that it's summertime, you can do wonderful little playful things like that. You don't always have to be so serious or have so many do's and don'ts. The next set of cards are the life purpose cards, and we'll see what they have to say to close out our reading for the week. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck. It says you're on the right path. And the card reads, keep doing what you're doing because it's working. If you doubt what you're doing is working, then don't doubt. It comes same thing with the unwise choice. We learn, we gain wisdom from that. Learn what you can from the situation because you're moving in the right direction. Don't think that you're not. You're moving in the right direction. Things are working for you. You're gaining wisdom. You're gaining knowledge that you're going to use later on. You might have to make a quick decision later on, and because of all the unwise choices or mistakes that you made, you know the answer real quickly. So know that all the mistakes or unwise choices that you make are for a reason. They're preparing you for what's ahead. And add a little playfulness. Keep on doing what you're doing. Keep having faith, staying positive. Create your reality by staying positive and being in the knowing, because you're moving in the right direction and it's working. Doors are opening up for you, things are changing, and it's just absolutely a wonderful, wonderful time. And I'm excited about summer this year. And I have a lot of changes that are going on in my life, and I'm so happy and thrilled about them. So that's a good reading for me as well. So the last set of cards are the Archangel Michael prayer cards, and we'll see what our prayer is for the week from the magnificent and wonderful Archangel Michael. His color is royal blue and purple, and you might see his colors flash by you when you're working with Michael. And he's very powerful because he's also an ascended master. So he's also a saint and an archangel. And Archangel Michael is telling us to write about our thoughts and feelings. And the prayer reads, "Thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom so I clearly express myself and glean insight, blessings, and healing." Sometimes when we take time to either keep a journal or write things down, our thoughts and our feelings, we get a better sense on what we're feeling and what we want. And you read over it. You ever write something down and you read over it and go, wow, I wrote that? Wow. Or you read something you wrote like years and years ago and say, wow, I was really into something there, you know? So sometimes our writings really express our inner selves. And to write down your thoughts and feelings and tap into the creative side of you. Get to know that side very well. And Michael will help you and bless you. And a lot of times healing comes from that. If we're sad or depressed, if we write down our feelings, it helps release them and get rid of them. You know, I often talk about getting a God box. You know, getting a small container or a box and call it your God box. And you write down your concerns or your prayers, anything that's bothering you on a piece of paper. And you fold it up and you put it in your God box. You just surrendered it to God. So don't worry about it. And sometimes writing really releases a lot of things for us. And it's always a healing experience. Always. Even if it's creative, it's healing, it's enlightening, it's inspiring. It lifts us up. So try to do a little bit of writing. Writing down your thoughts on that. Okay? So I thank you for being with me. It looks like a wonderful, wonderful week. You bless me by watching and sharing my videos. I invite you to visit me at my website at cindyshealing.com. There you'll see everything that I do and all my specials. You can join my contact list. You can join my Facebook pages and social media sites. That's what I was thinking of, social media sites and things like that. I am running a June special. You can have an hour session with me for $25. They're bringing summertime June special, and I hope you take advantage of that and get a session with me. I always spend a quality, wonderful time with you. You will be inspired and uplifted for that. So I also invite you to join me on Wednesday nights for my live chats. If you want a little tidbit on how some of our sessions work, or have a reading, get a free reading from me, join me on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. That's at Eastern Daylight Time here on the East Coast of the United States. So have a wonderful, blessed week. Remember, you're powerful when you're in the knowing. When you have God, the Ascendant Masters, the angels and archangels behind you, you're powerful. Nothing can stop you. So until next week, I'm going to say bye-bye. Lots of love and kisses from me, and namaste, dear ones. Bye-bye.